Yo, what's good, man? I know I'm a little late doing my post-fight vid, but fuck it, here it is. Amir Khan, man. Yo, let's keep it 100, everybody. Let's keep it 100. Alright, you know what? Let me say this first, before I even burn this nigga up. Yo, Khan, one thing I can always say about Khan, I'm always entertained when I watch that dude fight, man. I'm always entertained. Like, the main reason that I be entertained because of his style and his opponent. Because, don't get me wrong, Khan is gifted. The dude is, you know, he has a lot of speed. He's light on his feet. He's fast with his hands. But he's so flawed that every time I watch him fight, I just know that any fucking thing could happen at any moment of any round. You dig what I'm saying? Anything could happen at any moment of any round. Because the dude is so flawed. Like, the way he ambushes guys and he just opens up his hands with no element of defense. It's like he's not even concerned about what if this guy lands a big hook. He just letting his hands go, then he gets out. You know, so I just know that anybody, every time he fought, it's possible that he could have been knocked out. Like when he was fighting Lamont Peterson had him on the ropes, busting him on the side of his head, going right through his guard. I really saw he was gonna get knocked out right there. That's why I was really out my seat that day. You know, I was just like, boom, boom, oh shit, this dude about to get knocked the fuck out. But Lamont Peterson just never put the finishing. I don't know, I guess he wasn't catching him right, or he probably just ain't have the power. Who fucking knows? But I just wanted to get that out there. Every time that kid fight, I be entertained because I just know that. And I don't like him. So it adds up to I don't really like him because he's too fucking he arrogant in a way that I don't like arrogant. Like, he not entertained. He's not like that type of entertainment cockiness that brings entertainment to the fight. Like, this dude does real disrespectful shit. Like, Amir Khan would literally overlook an opponent. He would literally speak about what he's gonna do his next fight when he has a fight tomorrow, as if he just assumes he's gonna slap this bum around and knock this bum out, and you know, and look forward to a Mayweather fight or some shit. This dude has no respect, no fucking respect, no class. You know, he has no class. But back to the fight, man. When I was watching the fight, first off, HBO was sucking dick. Like it's been exposed before. I forgot what's the relationship. Like, I think Larry Merchant's daughter fucks with Alex Ariza or some shit. There's some little connection that they have with Freddie Roach, or they probably just fans of Freddie Roach. I don't know. But anytime Freddie Roach fighter is fighting, these guys just appear real fucking biased. Like, I realized that. And in the fight, prior to Amir Khan getting knocked the fuck out, they made it seem like Amir Khan was dominating. You know? He wasn't dominating shit. Garcia, he looked okay in the first 2 rounds. I knew the first rounds would look like that. Because, for one, Amir Khan is fucking fast. The dude is fighting in a style that you don't fight every day with somebody that has that amount of speed. So you're gonna have to go through some type of adjustment. Even if he fought Mayweather, I would think he would probably get the first 2 rounds. Nobody gives a fuck about that. And even in those first 2 rounds, I seen Garcia throwing these big hooks that was barely missing his ass. It's like he just didn't have his timing down pat yet. Like, so I knew something crazy was gonna happen. Like I said before, anytime you watch a Khan fight, you know something crazy gonna happen. I knew something crazy was gonna happen. Once I seen him throwing those hooks simultaneously, when Amir Khan was letting his hands go, I knew something crazy was gonna happen in this fight. Cause I always said, when you fight Amir Khan, you gotta have your hands in front of you. You can't have your hands too low. You gotta have your hands in front of you. The fucker is fast. He's fast on his feet and he's fast on his hands. You gotta have your hands in front of you. You gotta time his ass. The reason I say you gotta have your hands in front of you, like sort of like a high guard, because you want to be able to get that hook out right when you need it. If your hands is low, you'll waste time bringing your hand all the way up, you know. That's how Prescott iced his ass. That's how Prescott iced him, and I always knew that. That's why when Zav Judah fought him in my post Zav Judah Khan video, I said I hated his stance to begin with. I hated how Zav Judah was fighting Amir Khan that day. He was just fighting him wrong. Because if you fight Amir Khan wrong, my God, he can make you look bad. Because he would just overwhelm you, and by the time you swing, he's gonna make it appear like he's countering you, but he's not really countering you. He's just ambushing you and getting the fuck out the way. And he's just gonna make you look old and sloppy. You know? Like, it just makes you look sloppy when he's beating you, because by the time you let your hand go, he's gone, and everybody sees that. The judges see that. The fans see that. HBO dick sucking ass commentators see that. And it just makes you look bad. So what you have to master is your timing when you fighting Amir Khan. And you gotta have fucking balls. You gotta have balls too, because you probably gotta take a little something or semi-block something to land your big hook. Because 9 times out of 10, he's gonna beat you to the punch. So that's what Garcia did. He timed his ass and he caught him with a flush hook. And then in the first 2 rounds, I seen him cooking up, and I knew something big was going to happen. The 3rd round, I don't have Amir Khan winning the 3rd round, because Garcia was really picking up. He was landing some nice combos to the body. He was going from the body to the head. He was mixing it up. A lot of shit that Amir Khan was throwing was hitting Garcia's arms. It wasn't really hitting him. And I really think that cut did come from a headbutt. They never really emphasized on what caused that cut, but I think it came from a headbutt, because it was bumping into each other a lot. You know, I really don't know what punch caused that cut. I think it came from clash of heads or clash of impact. Maybe it's his face into his shoulder or some type of shit like that. I don't think it came from a punch. But Amir Khan, I always say he was overrated. I always said that shit, man. This kid is too fucking overrated. He's too flawed. He's very flawed, man. The dude is a flawed fighter. And he just swears that he's a complete fighter. I don't know who's gassing him. You know, I think he's caught up in, like, I think everybody's getting rid of that Freddie Roach hype now. I don't think Freddie Roach will ever win that Coach of the Year bullshit again. I don't think he will ever win that shit. Because he's been exposed. He was overrated to begin with. I mean, I never even seen this dude make a fighter. I never even seen him come up with a young fighter and he stayed with him for 10 plus years. You know? Like a fighter that he's been with for a long time. I never seen that. I know he's been with Pacquiao for 10 years, but you gotta remember, he didn't groom Pacquiao. Like, Pacquiao's not even a technical. He doesn't even have technique like that. Pacquiao is just a speedy guy that, you know, similar to Amir Khan. You know, it's crazy. These guys are flawed, but they're just so overhyped that it makes everybody appear like, oh, something crazy just happened. Nothing crazy happened. I never really watched this dude Garcia fight, but if I did, I'd have known how this fight was gonna play out if I knew that Garcia was a good all-around fighter. He does nothing crazy. He does nothing spectacular. He doesn't have no spectacular attribute. But when you're a good all-around fighter, anything is possible. I personally believe Marvin Hagler was a good all-around fighter. I don't know what Marvin Hagler did that was what Marvin Hagler did, that was spectacular. He did everything good. Once you do everything good, yo, that's better than having a great left hook and no jab, or having a good, being good to go at the body, but you slow as shit. You know, when you do everything good, you're a better fighter in my book. And anything is possible. You could beat anybody on any given night. But what's next for Amir Khan, man? Personally, I think the perfect fight for Amir Khan, and that's if his ass want to even go to 147, is Victor Ortiz. Why? Because Victor Ortiz just suffered the same fate. They both got their ass upset. They both overlooked their opponent. They both feel like two dickheads right now. They both just lost opportunities to make 7-figure paydays. They both lost that shit, and they both just in their crib scratching their head right now like, damn. I mean, Victor Ortiz probably scratching his jaw. I mean, but yo, they both fate, so I think they should. That fight will sell. That fight will fill the arena, because for one, it's gonna be action. I enjoy both of those guys when they fight. It's a different style. There's two different styles, and the same shit just happened to both of them. They both got stopped in an upset manner. One got his jaw fucking broken. The other one got his ass knocked the fuck out. Yo, that's the perfect fight. This dude been screaming to go to 147 anyway, man. He been screaming to go to 147. I don't know why. I don't think it's weight. I think it's just money. This dude is so eager to get that big check. That's the only reason I think Khan really wants to go to 147. Because if you ask me at that weigh-in the other day, that's the best I ever seen Khan's body look. He didn't look like he was drained or he was having a hard time making 140. He's just greedy for money. That's all, man. He just wants to fight a Mayweather, or maybe even a Pacquiao. I mean, that's what it is. But the perfect fight for him right now is Victor Ortiz. Now, as for that boy Danny Garcia, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Yo, that boy, if he's smart, if that Philly nigga is smart, he will stay his ass away from Zab Judah, man. I'm telling you guys. I know some of y'all are like, yo, shut the fuck up. Zab Judah's washed up. Zab Judah this, Zab Judah that. Zab Judah's, he never wins a big fight. Oh, he has no heart. Oh, none of that, all that shit. Let me tell y'all something about Zab Judah, man. I know when Zab Judah's gonna win. I know when Zab Judah's gonna fucking lose. Now, I mean, it's based off the style of his opponent. I know when he's gonna win, and I know when he's gonna lose. I know when the heart factor will even come into play. That heart factor will come into play when he's fighting a pressure fighter. Danny Garcia ain't no damn pressure fighter. Now, like I said, the dude does everything good. I don't know if he has the ability to apply that type of style for that one night and become a real good pressure fighter. But that's the only way he would have a chance of beating Zab Judah. And I'm going to tell you niggas why. First off, I never seen Zab Judah lose. Like, in the fight with Garcia and Khan, I seen something in Garcia that I don't know if other people seen. When Khan was, doing his ambush style with his fast hands, and you could sort of, like, Khan is not a pressure style, but like when he's throwing those flurries, it's sort of like he's applying pressure on your ass, in a way, like in a sense of speaking. So I noticed that Garcia doesn't like that shit. Although he had the remedy for it, he didn't like it. He preferred a slower pace in which two fighters try to see who could best each other in the exchange. You could see it in him. That's what he naturally prefers. With that being said, I never saw Zab Judah lose a fight in which he was fighting a guy of that style, who preferred to be in front of him, use mind games or whatever you want to call it, set up his jab and try to best him in the exchange. The fights I seen Zab Judah lose were the guys who applied pressure and Zab Judah mentally broke down. Those are the guys that I seen Zab Judah lose against. I don't count the first Corey Spinks fight. I think he got robbed that fight anyway. It looked like Missouri has a thing with robbing fighters that come there. I don't know. But that's like let's go through Zab Judah losses. Costa Zoo, he was beating Costa Zoo. Costa Zoo was doing just that what I said. How did Costa Zoo beat him? Costa Zoo caught a nice lucky punch and knocked him out. That was that. His second loss was Corey Spinks. Alright, we scratched that. His third loss, I think was I think it was Mayweather. No, it was Carlos Baldomir. Carlos Baldomir was doing what I just said, in which Zab Judah was beating Baldomir until Baldomir started applying pressure. And Baldomir's a big guy anyway with a big head and a strong chin. And he started to apply pressure, and he beat Judah that way. Judah like mentally folded. Then it was Mayweather. Does everybody remember the first 3 rounds of that fight? Mayweather's in front of Zab Judah. They're both playing possum. They're both trying to like get the best of exchanges, and Zab Judah was besting Mayweather in the exchange. You know, Zab Judah's a slick, strong southpaw, and he was beating Mayweather in the exchange. Had Mayweather looking away. Had Mayweather looking suspect. Until what Mayweather did. He came out of that Philly shell stance. He put his hands in front of him, and he started walking Zab Judah down and applying pressure and attacking his body. That's the next loss. Then it was Cotto. Everybody know Cotto was on some pressure shit that fight. I don't think I need to go into that. Cotto was just pressuring your man all day. Know what I mean? Then after that, what was that cloddy loss? Everybody, Judah wasn't even looking bad in that fight, but that headbutt stopped that fight. Then it was Matisse. Matisse was applying pressure. He was losing at first, then he started to apply pressure and got robbed. I feel Matisse won that fight. You know? But Judah won. But that was Matisse he just started to apply the pressure a little too late. So with that being said, and his last loss was Khan. I just spoke about that. I don't need to go into that again. So you see the pattern with this type of style that Judah loses against. And that little fucking green rookie ass dickhead Vernon Parrish that was talking all that shit. He came to Brooklyn fighting the wrong style and got knocked the fuck out. This guy was literally trying to be in front of Zab Judah and get the best of exchanges. Little rookie ass. His ass got knocked the fuck out. I was crying right there in the corner like a little bitch. You know what I mean? But y'all see the pattern of Zab Judah's losses. And I'm telling you, Garcia, if he comes with his style, with his natural style, the style that he naturally prefers, I see Zab Judah knocking him out. Honestly, I'm not even joking. I see Zab Judah stopping this kid within like 5 rounds. Knocking him the fuck out with either a left uppercut or a straight left. Because that's what Zab Judah excels at. Zab Judah don't want that. This guy just walking me down and hulking me and bullying me around and shit and walking through my jabs. Zab Judah don't want that. Zab Judah wants you to stand right in front of him and try to best him on the exchange. I guarantee you ain't going to have a happy night if you try that shit with Zab Judah, man. You will not win. You will not win. But with Zab Judah having so much losses in the same style, who's to say that Garcia can't train to be a pressure fighter for that one night? And Puerto Ricans love to apply pressure anyway, so he probably got it in him. I don't know. But even if he tries to apply pressure, he better do it right. You can't just apply any clumsy pressure and just walking into punches. You can't be a dickhead about it now. He better do it right, or he will get knocked out. Style-wise, style matchup-wise, I see Judah winning that fight. I think Garcia better stay away from Judah. For real. I think he better stay away from Judah. You know what I mean? Go fight Kell Brook or whatever. Go fight somebody. But if you're trying to stay on top, stay away from Judah. You know what I mean? If you're trying to prove something, go ahead and fight Judah. And let's see. I think you might prove yourself wrong. I'm telling you, man. Analyze, don't go off the hype of Zab Judah tiring out in 5 rounds or all that bullshit. Don't go off the hype. Analyze the styles. Analyze the style matchup and see what you get. And I guarantee you see that what I'm saying makes sense. I'm gonna wrap it up right here, man. Freddie Roach is a clown. He overrated. I mean, I don't know what so good about Freddie Roach. Khan is overrated. That whole Freddie Roach camp has been exposed. Now you're gonna start hearing that people say, "Oh, he didn't have Alex Ariza." Get the fuck out of here, man. I ain't trying to hear that bullshit. Khan needs to fight Ortiz. I want Garcia to fight Zab Judah. If Garcia is smart, he would avoid Zab Judah. And that's that. That's my opinion. Till the next time, man. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up right here, yo. 1.